Hi, classic gamers. My name is Mason, and welcome to another review video on the Basic Classic Games channel. Oh, and by the way, there's also another thing that I wanted to. There's kind of an elephant in the room. I know I haven't posted a plush video in like 2 weeks, but don't worry, they are coming. Okay? Don't think I gave up on them. Oh, and by the way. Hold on. Hi, Chippy. Hi, Goober. Do you want to say anything to the camera? I guess they don't want to say anything to the camera. Anyways, oh my god, now Okay there then. So, anyways, I just wanted to tell you that I know you're probably like, Mason, Hello Neighbor 2. I know you guys all want that video. But don't worry, I'll get it done. This is just really important because I saw okay, that's it. You know the title of the video. We're playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Atari. And if you're an iPad kid that was unfortunate enough to put a screen when you were first born and you don't know what slasher films are, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre is about this guy and he kills people. I haven't seen it, and judging by the title, it's probably in Texas, so we're in for a treat on Atari. Oh my god, the new generation probably doesn't even know what an Atari is. And when we do get into the game, we're greeted with the most obnoxious title music I have ever seen. This is the game! I'm not even joking. This is the game. Yep, that's right, this is the game. This was Atari back in the day. I know, tell me about it. So anyways, before we talk about the actual game itself, can I just say a few things? I have so many questions. Why is the wheelchair smaller than you? Why is the bull skull should be bigger than the wheelchair? I'm not even joking about that. That's how big they are in real life. And why is there two tumbleweeds sitting on top of each other? Why is the house smaller than the truck? Why does it look like the truck in the game is pushing the house? Why are the trees the same size as the Empire State Building? And what is that? First of all, our main character that we play as, you get what I mean, the main killer. He's also in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why is his chainsaw blue? Why is his chainsaw blue? It looks like he's, swinging around with a blue cactus. Is it just me, or does he look like EDP? I'm not even trying to be funny, guys. That's exactly what he looks like. He looks like EDP. I'm not even joking. And about the controls of this game, it feels like you're walking on water. Oh, and by the way, whenever you get snagged on something, this happens. No, I'm not joking. This actually happens. You get stuck on an object, and it takes an eternity. It's like you're walking through water, and a cobweb gets in your way. It is so hard to maneuver. You have no idea. You get stuck on it forever. Man, I didn't know the main nemesis of the guy from Chainsaw Massacre. I think his name is Leatherface. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his name. But he gets stuck on something. Man, they should have just hide behind wheelchairs. Speaking of which, wait a minute. Why is there wheelchairs in the middle of a forest? First of all, seriously. And wait a minute, why is there so many bull skeletons actually, now that I think about it? Was somebody over here was having a shoot up with the bulls? I want that game where you shoot bulls. Yeah, it could be a prequel to this. Anyways, you might have been noticing in the gameplay footage. Yes, you do. This game actually got banned for its quote-unquote level of violence, but I find that doubtful, personally. I mean, you just kill random people, and the more that you kill, you get a high score, just like any old Atari game. But that's besides the point. This is the least of the game's worries right now, because let me tell you, the sound design. You know that beeping sound that you probably heard in the background? Here, I'll play it for you. Those screaming sound effects, according to the manual, are actually the screams of the people. Personally, it looks like they're saying a bad word, in my personal opinion. But hey, I guess so. So, what else do you do in this game? Well, that's kind of it. And for some weird reason, it plays a sound like... It plays a sound like you just took a giant poo inside of a blender whenever you cut somebody up. And speaking of which, it doesn't even look like you're cutting anybody up. I'm serious. Like, this happens when they get cut up. I have no idea what's happening here. I mean, yeah, I know it's supposed to be a puddle of blood, but it doesn't even look like a puddle of blood. It looks like the person's being changed upside down. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, and you know, guys, with all these, like, random objects happening, I think it takes place in that one, desert where that Chuck E. Cheese image comes from. Oh, yeah, you know that one? That like, guy that found that, like, Chuck E. Cheese animatronic in the desert. You know, that image? Like, yeah, I think it takes place in there. Oh, and can you guys please tell me? This game feels like purgatory. Can I tell you what I mean by it feels like purgatory? Well, it never ends. I know Texas is supposed to be the biggest state in the United States, but man, is it the biggest? But man, do they have the biggest ranches ever? They go on forever. This is purgatory, guys. This is purgatory. We just discovered purgatory. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Atari. That's what it is. That's purgatory for you. In all of its glory. I mean, what else can I say? It's one of those crappy Atari license games that didn't need to be made. But there's one positive I can give it. Compared to the games that have come out on the Atari at this time, it looks great for a game that was released on the Atari, and that's the only praise I can give it. I've decided, since, like, you know, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing is short, I decided to cover the Halloween video game on Atari. Yep, that's right. And guess who it's made by? Wizard. Yep, Wizard, the same people that made Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I thought this was going to be a reskin at first. You know, just like instead of like, Leatherface, it's, Michael Myers. But no, it's its own gruesome beast. Yep, guys, this is Halloween for Atari. Yep, this is it. What a downgrade from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I know. See this, like, top part over here? I thought it was just my emulator glitching out. But when I looked at gameplay of it, yeah, apparently it's like this. There are 2 floors. Oh, yeah, and that's supposed to be Michael Myers. It doesn't look at him at all. And anyways, he chases you with a knife. What do? Well, it's simple. What you just have to do is save the children before Michael can get to them. Like right here, see? I'm saving them, and I have to get them into a certain room of the house. And also, I know there's a bunch of gameplay going on that I'm not talking about. I'll get to it later of all the things that you're seeing. I'm sorry. But anyways, the point is that... what you just need to do is rescue those kids. And that's what's the weirdest part? You don't lock them in a room. Oh, no. What you actually do, believe it or not, is that you take them to one side of the house. I'm not joking. Like, see there, I just saved a kid. You need to take them to one side of the house. So anyways, there's 2 floors. It's kind of like Spy vs. Spy. Hey, doesn't that sound like a cool idea? Like a game like Spy vs. Spy where you have to hit each other? That would be actually a pretty decent concept. But no, I guess not. But anyways, we need to save the kids. And we don't even lock them in a room. We just take them to a different angle of the house. I guess Michael Myers just doesn't like that corner of the house. I guess he thinks it's dirty and disgusting and it smells. So anyways, when you go near him, the Halloween song plays. And I know it sounds like a decent 8-bit rendition, but you're gonna hear that until you die. So anyways, you have lives up there indicated by jack-o'-lanterns. I know, very clever, I know, but... Also, and by the way, why is Michael Myers a threat, by the way? I mean, come on, look at Michael. He's smaller than you. And if you count that skirt, I don't even think it is a skirt. I don't know, it could be just like, I don't know, like a giant puffy fungus for all I care. So, that means you're wider than him. Like, what? Michael Myers is supposed to be big and intimidating. Oh, and by the way, Michael is so slow. By the way, when he hits the knife, that you could tell in the gameplay footage. Like, I know he's slow in the movies, but he's not that slow. I mean, hey, see, the point is that was a movie, though. People were supposed to act slow, but you can just outrun him like... You can outrun him like a meth addict that you go on the street. You know, it's like when you're skateboarding. You see a curve, you go around it. If you see a pothole, you go around it. So, are you telling me that Michael Myers is the meth addict that you avoid by crossing the street? He's just one giant pothole at this point. Man, I feel bad for when you die, guys, your head explodes. Watch. Your head explodes. Yeah, so see, I lost one of my lives, but your head explodes. That's hilarious. Come on now. It can even happen to the kids. Look. They bleed out! Okay, that is morbidly funny. You will find yourself doing that more often in the game, believe it or not. Yeah, you do. You'll find yourself doing that more often in the game. You know, being cut off and bleeding. Like, you get what I mean? It's way more funner than playing the actual game mode. And by the way, guys, before we conclude today's video, I got one thing to say. Yes, I do know that there are other horror games on Atari, like Frankenstein's Monster, Haunted House. Like, there's a bunch of them. I could go on all day. I mean, there is, like, Friday the 13th and Nightmares on Elm Street for, MS-DOS. But that's a video for another day. Anyways, I just want to cover these two because these are like the only real like games based off of popular slasher movies back in the day. And anyways, whatever you think of them, these games are weird. They're really weird, and I recommend playing them for a laugh or two because they are funny. That's all I'm gonna say, but I mean, hey, all the games I play on my channel, we can't just put it all in F tier and tell it to F off, okay? That's not how this channel works. So, I mean, they're fine. I mean, they're Atari, I bet they were fun in the time, but it's just like the watery movement feels like you're walking on water. Anyways, bye guys. Hopefully you have a good day, because when I'm recording this, I'm going to see the Minecraft movie. I know we're all mature people, okay? I'm not gonna say it. Chicken jockey!